In your Math Fact Fluency packet, you will find some pages marked Division Design. And when you do division design, it can be really helpful to have a multiplication table nearby. You can use the one on the back of the Fact Fluency cover or the back of the Math Practice Worksheets cover. Either one is fine. And remember, it can be helpful to have a couple sticky notes or pieces of paper to help you train your eyes on what to focus on the multiplication chart. So to do division design, the first step says work all the problems. So you don't worry about the picture up here, you just do all the problems. And I've done most of them already, but let me show you how I did it. 12 divided by 6. And if I didn't have that answer memorized in my head, I could go to a multiplication chart. 12 divided by 6. The 6 is the divisor. So I'm actually going to go to the 6's and I'm going to hunt for the divisor 12, or sorry, the dividend 12. 12. And then I'm going to move up. 12 divided by 6 is 2. That's the same as saying 6 times what is 12. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. Now here I've got my dividend and my divisor, and I need to find the quotient. 24 divided by 6 is the same as what times 6 is 24. So I can go to my 6's, search for 24. Oh, found it. And then I'm going to move up. And now I know that 24 divided by 6 is 4, because 4 times 6 is 24. 30 divided by what is 5? Now this one's a little trickier because it gives you the quotient, but you need to find the divisor. That's okay. Because multiplication is commutative, you can just say 5 times what is 30, or what times 5 is 30. What times 5 is 30? So I'm going to go to my 5's, and then I'm going to search for the number 30, and stop, and then move up. 5 times 6 is 30, so that means 30 divided by 6 is 5. Now I'm ready to do the next part. Then start with number 1, okay? The divisor tells, this is the divisor right here, tells how many lines to move toward the right on the grid starting at 0. The quotient tells how many lines to move upward starting at 0. When you move to the correct distance in both directions, make a dot. Do the same for number 2 and then connect them. Number 3 and connect, and keep going. Let me show you how you do that. So I'm going to go divisor and then quotient. Divisor tells you how far to move to the right. I'm going to go 6 to the right and up 2. I'm going to put a dot. Now I'm going to do number 2. Actually, I think I'm going to check that off. Just remind myself I did it. The divisor is 6. The quotient is 4. So I'm going to go over 6 and up 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to connect the lines from problem number 1 to problem number 2. I'm going to check it off. 30 divided by 6 is 5. Divisor, quotient, over 6, up 5. Over 6, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect the dots again. And you're always connecting the next problem with the previous problem. And when you get done, it should make a picture. The purpose of this activity is to practice the division. This is the important part. If the picture doesn't turn out perfectly, it's okay. The main focus is to get the division practice correct.